Who are you?
I'm Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, a name that echoes through hip-hop, fashion, and pop culture. He wasn't just another rapper, he was a movement. From wild stage dives to billion-dollar brand collabs, Travis created a world people wanted to live in. But in November 2021, the lights went out. The Astroworld Festival turned into a nightmare. 10 lives lost, hundreds injured, millions of fans devastated. With lawsuits piling up and sponsors cutting ties, it looked like his empire was crumbling. And yet, here we are. Travis Scott is once again headlining arenas, topping charts, and preparing the release of Jackboys 2. This is the story of how he rose, fell, and came back stronger than ever. Born Jacques Webster II in Houston, Travis grew up between two worlds, the suburbs and the city streets. A self-taught producer, he started uploading tracks to SoundCloud in his teens. Soon enough, he caught the attention of T.I. and eventually Kanye West, who signed him to Good Music in 2012. By 2015, Travis had fully entered the mainstream with Rodeo, delivering hits like Antidote that blended trap with psychedelia. He wasn't just rapping, he was creating atmospheres, chaos, emotion, hype. His follow-up, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, secured him his first #1 album. Then came Astroworld in 2018, a cultural reset. Astroworld wasn't just a project, it was an experience. Sicko Mode became a global anthem. The visuals were surreal. The branding was cohesive and powerful. The album debuted at #1, earned multiple Grammy nominations, and made Travis a global icon. Soon after, his influence exploded beyond music. He inked major deals with brands like Nike and McDonald's, launched his own festival, Astroworld Fest, drawing fans from all over the world, and cemented his status as a cultural force that transcended genres and industries. Travis Scott became a brand in ways no rapper ever had. His Nike and Jordan collabs sold out in seconds and resold for thousands. His Cactus Jack label signed and elevated artists like Don Toliver and Sheck Wes. He dropped a limited McDonald's meal, the first since Michael Jordan. He performed a virtual concert in Fortnite, which pulled over 12 million live players. A first in gaming history. He was everywhere: fashion, technology, fast food, gaming. Everything he touched became viral. He had the industry in the palm of his hand. He even partnered with Sony for the PlayStation 5 launch. Brands weren't just working with Travis, they were chasing him. But with power comes pressure. And in November 2021, it all unraveled. November 5th, 2021, Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival was supposed to be a celebration. 50,000 fans packed into NRG Park in Houston. But crowd control broke down. People surged forward. Attendees began passing out. Screams for help were drowned out by the music. By the end of the night, 10 people were dead, including a 9-year-old boy. Hundreds more were injured. Footage went viral showing people pleading with camera operators and security to stop the show. And while Travis claimed he wasn't aware of the situation, many weren't convinced. Critics asked, why didn't he stop? How could this happen on his watch? Lawsuits piled up by the hundreds. Public opinion turned swiftly. The tragedy became one of the darkest moments in live music history. The backlash was swift. Over 400 lawsuits were filed against Travis, Live Nation, and others involved in organizing the festival. He was accused of inciting chaos and of being negligent with safety planning. Travis responded with an emotional video, but many called it tone deaf. Major brands pulled away. Nike postponed sneaker drops. Dior canceled a fashion collaboration. Music festivals dropped him from lineups. His once untouchable brand was now toxic. He stopped performing. He stopped releasing music. He disappeared from the public eye. Fans were divided. Some defended him fiercely, others distanced themselves completely. The silence grew louder, and the world waited to see if Travis Scott would ever return. For almost a year, Travis went dark. No new drops, no interviews. Aside from one sit-down with Charlemagne Tha God, where he denied knowing the full scope of the tragedy while on stage. It was a tough sell. But behind the scenes, Travis wasn't sitting still. He was planning his comeback. Subtle moves, quiet features on songs, appearances in low-key shows, rebuilding relationships with sponsors, and in mid-2023, he struck. UTOPIA was announced. Mysterious billboards, cryptic messages, building the hype. The rollout was cinematic, calculated, and bold. He returned to the stage with tighter control, renewed focus, and a different energy. The world watched closely, curious, cautious, and captivated. Travis Scott was writing his next chapter. In July 2023, after nearly 2 years of silence, Travis dropped UTOPIA, his most anticipated album ever, and it delivered. Features from Drake, Beyoncé, Playboi Carti, Future, The Weeknd, and more made the album a blockbuster. The sound was experimental, bold, cinematic. UTOPIA debuted at #1 on Billboard. His Circus Maximus tour sold out instantly. Crowds were massive. The energy, back. Brand deals slowly returned. The world, like it or not, was welcoming him back. He even premiered a surreal companion film, merging music and visuals in true Travis fashion. Merch drops flew off shelves once again. Travis Scott had re-entered the spotlight, redefined but unshaken. Now in 2025, Travis is teasing the next evolution. Jackboys 2, the sequel to his Cactus Jack compilation that originally introduced Don Toliver, Sheck Wes, and others. This project could mark his full return to the spotlight, not just as a rapper, but as a tastemaker and label leader. But even now, the shadow of Astroworld still lingers. Fans remain divided. Some say he should never have been forgiven. Others believe in growth, change, and second chances. The industry watches closely. Will Jackboys 2 prove he's truly evolved? Can he lead a new era without repeating the mistakes of the past? One thing's certain, Travis Scott's story is still being written. Travis Scott is a reminder that fame comes with weight and consequences. Whether you see him as a genius, a brand, or a man who failed at the worst time possible, one thing is clear: you can't ignore him. His journey isn't just about music. It's about legacy, mistakes, and the fight to move forward. From rodeo to UTOPIA, from tragedy to transformation, Travis Scott remains a figure the world can't stop watching. Whether he rises higher or falls again, his story is far from over. This was the rise, fall, and comeback of Travis Scott. Only time will tell how it ends. What do you think? Is Travis Scott fully redeemed? Or is this comeback just PR? Let us know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Because at Celebrity Central, we dig deeper than the headlines.